How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Battlegrounds Game Center. I am Patrick, and today we are taking a look at the brand new box set for Warhammer the Horus Heresy Saturnine. Now, this is a new edition of Heresy. 3rd edition is where we're at right now, and this is a box of goodies. A lot of really cool models in here. Very excited to take a look at them, and I'm very excited to try Heresy. I've never played it before. I'm putting together some Mechanicum for 3.0 that we're going to hopefully do some videos on the channel here. But I'm very excited to open this up and see what else is in it. Take a look at the book, take a look at the sprue. So we're going to go ahead and get this right open and see what's inside. Okay. So, very first thing we got here is we have our templates here for fire, blast, and everything that Heresy uses. Nice orange acrylic. We have some measurement tools here, so that'll break off and you can actually slide in there, and if you don't have a measuring tape, you can use one of these. So it's a very nice convenient thing for them to include. And then, oh my goodness, look at this, look at all the sprue. So I know the last box set had a lot too, and Heresy is just packed full of models, and this is so cool. With a lot of customization here with the guns and everything, like look, just a sprue of guns. That's what we got. And then of course we have more guns. Looks like a few different sprues there. I think of the disintegrators was what they are in this. And then we have pistols here, some bolt pistols, stuff like that. So when it comes to the Heresy, like I don't know what the names of everything are. I'm fairly new to it, so forgive me if I mispronounce something or mislabel something. But we have another sprue there. Quite a few accessory sprues. And looks like we have our character here. I don't remember which of the characters they are, but you can see one of the sprues there. We have another character here in the Saturnine Terminator armor. So the Saturnine armor is just so cool looking. I really like it. It's one reason why I would probably get this box set. Even though I'm not really planning on doing a Legion for Heresy, I want to do Mechanicum. That would be the reason I'd get the box set, is for that armor. Looks like we have the gun platform, and we have a sprue here. This might be for the Dreadnought, I'm not sure. There's a lot of sprues with a lot of pieces. I really hope you have good eyesight and nimble fingers, because man, this is already becoming a lot for me. This might be for the gun. This is cool. So I like this. You got like some objective markers and like pin markers and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool to see. I wish more games would include like plastic versions of their tokens, so you can just paint them up however you want, or you don't even have to paint them. But you might want to color in the numbers at least. Very cool. And we got a sprue of Terminators here for the Saturnine. And then this looks like the beginning sprue of the Dreadnought, maybe? Very cool. Yeah, and that keeps going. Some big guns. Very cool. It's a lot of sprue in this. My word, it just never ends. Look at this. Looks like we got our Marines here. I think it's the Mark II armor is what it is in this set. Very cool. I like the look of this armor a lot, actually. I like the heads. Let's see if you can even see one here. They're very hard to tell. Yeah, I like the more knight-like heads on these Marines. Very cool. And just multiple sprues of that. So that is a big pile of sprue, and man, is that going to take a while to build. But we'll get to it so that we can start doing some content here soon on the channel. But that's not it, of course. We have the books. Oh, this is a big tome. We've got the build instructions, so introductory rules. That's kind of cool. So if you want to start playing quickly, it looks like. Reactions, movements, shooting. Oh, this is nice. I like this. This is actually really cool. And then of course we have all the weapons here, the profiles, and then the guide for everything. So, and then all the build instructions. So you got the Centurion, a bunch of options here. We got the tactical squad. So many options. Veteran squad with disintegrators. So many. Look at those Terminators. Look at those chunky boys. I love it. Oh, they're so cool. I might have to get a box. And that Dreadnought. Look at that chunky thing. So cool. And then, of course, the quad accelerator platform. Very cool. So that's a nice little introductory rules plus build instructions in that. We, of course, have our transfer sheets for Salamanders and Iron Warriors. And then there's just regular Legion Astartes stuff here. And then, of course, bases and your dice. But here's the book. Now, we're not going to go through this book fully. I'm just going to show it off a little bit. But it is big. It is chunky. And you get a nice little reference compendium. Ooh, we get 2 of them. So if you have 2 players, you each get one of these little reference compendiums. It has all your different actions here, what the markers do. Very cool. I like it. Those are always very handy to have. And then, of course, the Age of Darkness rulebook. I'm sure half of this is artwork and story. But Imperium of Mankind. Got information about the Iron Warriors. Which, honestly, they would be very easy to paint, I think. I'll just spray them lead belcher or iron or whatever kind of metal. Dry brush them and call it a day. Maybe do stripes. I don't know. White Scars. Space Wolves. So all of the different legions are talked about in here. Imperial Fist, Rogal Dorn, Night Lords, Conrad Curse, Blood Angels, Sanguinius, World Eaters, Ultramarines, of course, Big Blueberries, the Death Guard, Thousand Suns. I actually really like the old school Thousand Suns look. Sons of Horus, Road Bearers, the Solar Auxilia, and then, of course, the Mechanicum. So a lot of good information there, Age of Darkness and all that. So again, first half of the book, of course, is a lot of lore and story. And then we get to the core rules once you get to page 155. So halfway through the book, we get to your core rules and how you do force organization, war gear, basic principles, and so on. Again, I'm not going to go deep dive into this. This is something that on your own leisure you can go through on your own time. But you can kind of get an idea of how much is in this book. Heresy has a lot of stuff going for it. Hey, nice little display of models and armies here. That's very cool. Showing off some of the new stuff. I like it. So, yeah, and the missions in the back. So this is 3rd edition of Horus Heresy. Let us know if you're excited about the edition in the comments below. I know there's some contention, some controversy going on with it, but regardless, I haven't played it before, so I am still interested in trying it out, getting into it. But if you enjoyed this content and you want to see more like it, please go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. But until next time, I'm Patrick at Battlegrounds Game Center. See you later.